Hello lovely people! In today's video I'm gonna be... forgot what I wanted to say. Hello lovely people! Today I'm gonna be doing a full face of some of my favorite products. I wanted to do a favorites video, but I didn't want to just show you the products. I wanted to put them in action, apply them on my face, and just have some fun, play with makeup. I was not sure what look I wanted to create today, but this is what I came up with. Christmas. It's so Christmassy. Can you see it, or it's just me? So really quickly, before we get started, lights are on today. Look at them. So bright, so shiny. Everything is so beautiful today. You guys were not supposed to notice that these things behind me were running low on battery. Okay, they looked so sad in my previous video. You thought that I forgot to turn them on. Nope, I did not. It's just the batteries were almost dead. But look at them today. They look so pretty today, especially the cactus house. Anyways, hope you guys enjoy watching. Let's get started. I don't know why I've never had my nails done like this. Look how reflecting they are. You know that anything shiny, I like a lot. I don't know how these are called. I think that they're called mirror nails, but I'm obsessed. Honestly, I have this case here and they match perfectly. It looks like I just cut pieces of this case. I did not cut any pieces of it, but it looks like I cut some pieces of it and I stick them on my fingers. They look exactly the same. I love them. Anyways, you didn't came here for my nails. So I'm gonna start off by priming my face. I think that priming is really important, because if you try applying makeup on a really dry and skin which is not ready for the makeup, your makeup will look bad. You need that primer, you know, or at least some moisturizing cream. Right now I'm using the Huda Beauty Matte Perfection makeup base. Stabbed myself in the eye. But I'm applying this just in the center of my face. I like this primer because it feels as if you're applying a moisturizing cream, but it also, you can see it's smoothing your skin. I'm gonna use one more primer. I'm gonna apply this just in the outer parts of my face, anywhere but in the center, right? And this is by the brand Ciate, London. Priming, priming, priming. I washed my brushes last night and they're still so wet, especially the bigger one. I hate how long it takes for them to dry. Why? Next up, I'm moving on to foundation. I'm gonna use exactly the same foundation combination that I used in my last video, but I'm gonna explain you why I like this combo. You know that I love the Rimmel Match Perfection foundation. Today I'm using the shade 100 Ivory, but I like using this foundation as my base foundation. And what I mean by base foundation is I like mixing this foundation with other foundations depending on how my skin feels that day. So if my skin feels more dry, I like mixing it with more hydrating foundation. And if my skin feels okay, I can mix it with a little bit more like full coverage, more mattifying kind of foundation. Today my skin feels really good. I don't know what I did to deserve it, but it feels great. So I'm gonna mix it with the I'm gonna mix it with the Too Faced Born This Way foundation in the shade Snow. This is, as I also said in my previous video, a little bit more heavy foundation. It has that medium to full coverage. It's also mattifying. The Rimmel foundation gives me more light to medium coverage, and I find that it works great mixed with other foundations, and it works great on its own too. It's just, I don't know, I love it a lot. I will conceal my under eyes with the NARS Radiant Creamy Concealer. I'm using the shade Vanilla. I've been using this concealer for years. I mean, not this particular one, but I went through so many of those. For my brows today, I'm gonna brush them in place with some clear brow gel. I'm trying to grow my brows. I don't know if you can tell. Hope you can, because it's really difficult. I mean, I'm not doing anything. I'm just letting them grow. But it's difficult to grow your brows if you've been plucking them like crazy for the past couple of years. But I'm trying to grow them. I feel like there is a new upcoming brow trend that I love a lot. It's the natural brows, the bushy brows. I was born with those brows. I like that we're focusing on the natural looking things, you know, because a couple of years ago it was all about those really defined Instagram brows. I don't really have like top super favorite brow product. I feel like as long as you can find the perfect color for you, you have found the perfect brow product for you. I like this Benefit Browsing Pro palette. I like taking this and this shade, just mixing them together, and with a small brush I'm just filling in the gaps. I'm using, by the way, the light medium palette. I hate that no brow hairs is growing in this area here. See how it makes like whoop? I hate that. So I'm gonna go ahead and fix it. See, that looks better. Most of the time that I spend on my brows, I usually try to fix the tail of my brow, because my brows are pretty full here, but as it gets towards the brow, the hairs are just not there. I don't know why they don't want to grow there. I'm gonna quickly clean my brows with some concealer. I will prime my eyes with the Fenty Beauty Pro Filter Eye Primer. Since I'm using some of my favorite products today, I also want to share with you this Lanolips lip balm. This is the only lip balm that helps my lips, and I have very dry lips, and this one really does the job. I can see a difference after applying this on my lips. It's really nice and it's also very affordable. Now, talking about affordable stuff, we can move on to the eye makeup now that we've primed our eyes. I've been loving the ColourPop eyeshadows lately. I don't have a particular palette that I've been using, it's just the ColourPop eyeshadows in general. They're affordable, they're pigmented, they have it all. They're everything that I'm looking for. Today, I feel like I'm gonna use the whatever eyeshadow palette. It has some really pretty burgundy colors inside, so let's see what we're gonna do today. I have no idea, I'm just gonna play with the colors. So let's start off with the shade Copycat. So I'm gonna blend that eyeshadow in my crease. That eyeshadow primer feels really sticky, but that's exactly what I want because the eyeshadow sticks on it and that way it looks really vibrant on my eyes. Now let's take some of the shade Pass It On, this one. I'm still using the same brush. This is the Zuiva 239. And I'm adding that color in the outer corner of my eye. Now I'm gonna switch to a smaller brush. This is the Zuiva 223, and I will take the darkest shade in this palette. It's this really pretty burgundy color. Oh no, that's bad. Remember that I told you that my brushes were damp because my camera doesn't like focusing on me. Anyways, I'm gonna take that burgundy shade. I dried my brush on a towel, and as I said, I'm gonna apply it in the outer corner of my eye. Diffusing the edges. I'm going back to that Zuiva 239 blending brush. We don't want to have any harsh lines here. Alright, now I'm gonna bring this look to life by adding some shimmers on my eyes. I'm gonna first get a flat brush, this one here, the Sigma F70, and I'm just gonna load it with this eyeshadow here. It's really nice, sparkling brick color. And I'm gonna add it in the center of my eye. And then with my finger, I'm gonna use my pinky for this. I'm gonna take some of this eyeshadow. If I press my finger inside, see it's a little bit more, I don't know how to describe it. It's not powder, it's more like jelly. I don't know. Okay, I need to be in focus. Thank you. I wanted to say that I need a little eyeliner, so I'm gonna use my Urban Decay one. It has a really, really fine tip. I like this eyeliner because it's very long lasting. The only thing that I would change is the finish. I wish it had more of a matte finish. You'll see it once it dries, it looks more shiny, but it's very long lasting on me. I know that when I put it on, it won't move, it won't smudge. I'm gonna go ahead and apply some mascara and some falsies, and I'm gonna be back. I feel like this video is getting a little bit longer, so let's save some time. Lashes on. Boom! What a difference a pair of lashes made, right? I'm wearing the House of Lashes Siren Double. I like all of their Siren collection, I guess. They also come in a really small packaging, which is nice. I'm gonna take my sponge and smooth out any creasing that might be going on under my eyes because I didn't set that concealer right away. So yeah, if I don't, it starts creasing. You know how that goes. Oh. I'll set my under eyes with the Huda Beauty Easy Bake Powder in Cupcake. And for the rest of my face, I'll use the Nabla Close-Up Powder with this huge, massive brush. For contour, Kevin Kwan Sculpting Powder in Light. This is a very nice cool-toned contouring powder. You know, some of the contouring products are a little bit more warm toned, which doesn't always look good. This one is very cool toned and it looks like a shadow on the face. Sometimes if you use more warm toned contouring products, they might look like a bronzer instead of a contour. So yeah, you want to make sure that you use something which looks like a shadow, not like a bronzer. And blush to bring back some color on my face. This is the ColourPop Pressed Powder Cheek in Frisky Business. I also used this blush in my previous video. It's a lovely color, especially for those of you with more pale skin. Now for blush, sorry, highlighter. We already applied blush. But for highlighter, most of these products, I actually used them in my previous video. But anyways, you get it, I like them. By the way, can you guys feel the Christmas vibe in this eye look? I mean, gold and red, that's Christmas. The only thing that is missing is the glitter. Like if I added gold glitter to this look, it would be 100% Christmas. Anyways, highlighter. I just need to find a dry brush to apply it. I mean, like, no, hold on. I can actually use a slightly damp brush for my highlighter. It will come out a lot brighter. So I'm gonna use the Cookie Highlighter by Benefit. This one here. Going back to that eyeshadow palette, I will take some of the first shade that I used in my crease, the Copycat, and I will smudge it under my eyes. Right, now I'm gonna take some of that dark burgundy shade and bring it again along my lower lash line, but this time I'm gonna keep it just in the outer third. Okay, right here. That's it. I'm gonna diffuse the edges. I switched to a clean brush. This is the Sigma E41. This is a very nice brush for smudging eyeshadows under your eyes. Alright, so in my waterline, I'm gonna use this, oh no, this sharpener does awful job. Oh my god, no, that's horrible. I don't want to put that in my eyes. Okay, in my waterline, I'm gonna use the Nabla Magic Pencil in light nude and some mascara on my lower lashes. I wanna know why my lower lashes are longer than my upper lashes. It's unfair. So, lipstick. I've talked about these Huda Beauty matte lipsticks in my videos before. I like them because their finish is perfectly balanced between matte and shiny. It's satin, I mean, yeah. They don't dry out my lips, and that's my main requirement from a lipstick. Do not dry my lips, okay? Thank you. Yeah, I hate it when lipsticks dry my lips. I'm like, you are not supposed to do that. Why do you betray me like that? And these are very pigmented. They apply beautifully on the lips. Today, I'm gonna use the shade Anniversary. Alrighty guys, lastly, I almost forgot, some setting spray. This is the Tarte Stay Spray. I think that Christmas arrived a little bit earlier than expected here. I never know how to end up my videos, so I'm gonna remind you guys that you can subscribe to my channel if you're not already. Don't forget to press the bell button, which is right next to the subscribe button, because that way you will get a notification whenever I post a new video. Give this video a big thumbs up if you subscribed. No. Give this video a big thumbs up if you enjoyed watching, because it helps me a lot. I'm also on Instagram, Facebook and Twitter, so go follow me on there. And thank you guys so much for watching. Hopefully I'll see you in my next one. Bye!